Welcome back, everyone, to the Drink and Drum podcast, the podcast with all the vibes. I am one of three hosts. My name is Timon Nicholas, aka Mr. Terrible.
Signing in, Jaron Tomlinson, the young sheller, aka Pineapple Badman in the building. Wagwan.
And it's your boy, Everon Williams, aka Big Easy. You don't know what going.
This is the unapologetic podcast with really good intentions. The socials, them located there at the bottom of this podcast right there. So make sure you hit us up and tell us what going on.
Boss, I cried today.
Listening.
I real life cried today. Cause right, remember I was talking about, I'm gonna go get high and make some Ducana. Like I went to the produce market, right? I mean, look every way.
No
I couldn't find no coconut. Dog, if you know how happy I was in the boss, cause I really want Ducana.
Why?
I feel like I have Ducana in the freezer from.
I have Ducana in the freezer since I came to Canada.
I had Ducana since I left Antigua. Dog. I left Antigua 2016, or it's either 2016 or 2017, either or.
Yeah, we don't eat Ducana in this house just so because the Ducana we have is the last time my grandma made. So I have to eat that shit like a ceremony.
There's been so many years, so I gotta do something different.
Wait a minute, screen share? That's you or John?
Yeah,
That's
that's
you.
me. That's me.
Okay.
I'm on my phone.
I'm sharing the wrong thing.
And I think when you post when you play audio on that screen, it will come through as it won't sound like a recorded thing. It sounds clean.
You tried already?
No, that's how it works for church.
Well, you just take a shit out your ass,
That's how it works for church, you diff.
Okay, so what y'all see right now?
YouTube.
So y'all can hear this right now?
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
So you just sharing screen and not audio?
I think it might be a setting you have to.
I am cheesed that y'all can't hear this music.
I don't understand that saying. Like I'm cheesed. Like what? Explain it. Explain it.
Which word?
You said cheesed. Explain it. Like you're showing your teeth.
Oh no,
like
cheese
how does
is
that...
it's you're reading into it too much. You don't have to mean shit.
Then they
saying
don't
I'm cheesed means no sense. I'm upset.
I'm hearing the audio in my ears, but y'all not hearing it. So I'm like, what's the point of screen sharing if you can't hear it?
Yeah, so if you look at the class and say, "And class, this," and they be narrating the whole thing to you.
So what he's doing that right now is actually he's singing on the card, saying he's smoking on some
Dizzy
person. So he just knocked the nigga out and he wants to get beat too. However.
Oh, I know that part. You can walk 1,000 miles and I still don't want to see you.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit slap.
When I see you, I'm gonna push your shit back, boy.
So I got like $25 in Bitcoin for my mining.
$25? What's these?
Check. How long that took you to acquire?
It was 18 last week, but it's 25 now.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
you literally graduate for free.
Yeah.
Technically, no.
Yeah, you gotta buy the computer shit, but
Where is it? You have to buy what?
Like you need to have a computer set up.
Should just sit and run all day.
Yeah, being real, it took me so you get payout every 4 hours, right? From the thing that I'm doing it. And I get like $1.07 every 4 hours from it. I never got above that, but I'll get like a low of 80 cents or something.
Oh, so you just pay for current and the setup.
Yeah.
So you could have multiple units mining at the same time and just acquiring shit, or
yeah, you can have a farm.
Just you buy on call center and just convert it on a computer for that.
Honestly, that could work, but it won't.
I guess the yield wouldn't be enough though.
I don't. So you need a GPU to actually mine, right? And it would just be expensive, bro. I guess it's something expensive to start.
I hope you're not gonna buy a 3,000 copy just to mine $78 a week.
Nah, bro. But my computer tells me, right? So that I have an estimated monthly amount of every month. How much did it say? I don't know. I'm gonna go check it. it says right. My estimated monthly income would be $142.
Okay, total. Given you've already have the setup and everything.
Yeah.
So how much?
$142 a month for my computer just doing that.
So that's $1,700 a year.
That's money for just having my computer on.
Mm.
But would that pay my electricity for the year?
I don't know. I was just. I mean, because how much if let's say you only had the computer running, like that's the only utility, the only thing that's sucking current in your house. I think it would. Right. If your computer alone using $1,700 worth of current a year, that's problematic.
Being real, I don't think my computer, even if my computer mining 24/7, I don't think my current would go up that much. Like for the year, just my computer running wouldn't be that much.
That's literally just $1,700 that technically don't exist, but it exists, and you just put it on the side, and it goes up as Bitcoin goes up, right?
I can't tell you now. I can't really tell you.
Because we are crypto work.
So the way how it looks like the amount that I'm mining, right? That varies by the price. But what I have in my wallet, that's the number that I have in my wallet. So every payout, if it's low or whatever, and I get like 55 cents, then 55 cents goes to the payout period.
Yeah, can you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Welcome. Start the
Greetings.
classic. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Drink and Drum podcast today. We started out a little different. Can't post it on YouTube though.
That's facts.
Copyright. Yo, white tricks or chicks? Chicks, right?
White chicks.
Oh,
chicks.
White chicks. God, was a hard ass movie.
That's right.
I still remember the movie like if I watched it last week.
Turn it up, boy.
I watched it the other day. I think on Netflix.
When I see you, I'ma push your shit back, boy. Chopper get to spin through your set. We don't fight, boy.
I haven't seen that shit in years.
Say your fucking life, boy. Rod K dead and he never coming back, boy. We gon' treat this bitch like a match, how we strike. Let his ass in the street, this the end of your life. Last thing your ass see a flashlight and it's max. Bro, these niggas soft as hell. All these niggas, they just act hard. I'ma shoot this bitch when I motherfucking see you. I don't go nowhere without my motherfucking heat cool. Smoking on love.
Nah, he sound like the criminal.
Free my nigga Max till they motherfucking free you. Knock a nigga out.
You got the ignorant one.
Bro,
You could walk 1,000 miles and I still don't wanna see you. I got the whole city scared. These niggas know what we do.
bro, this nigga young and East. I think he got shot like 8 times, bro.
This guy in the green shirt.
He look the coolest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he from a single mother home. I could tell.
He don't want putting them all on, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, he look like the leader.
He does well in school.
Bruh, I told you this nigga got shot like 8 times.
Or the guy in the green?
Yeah.
8 different times, or he got 8 bullets one shooting?
But probably shot at. It was a drive-by.
Oh, because if you got 8 bullets in him, that guy was his friend. Yo, shoot me in my shoulder. Yeah, all right, give me like, just scratch me, just graze my skin.
It sound like you're downplaying 50 Cent.
Nah, 50 Cent different. He was back in the day when cameras weren't working.
I'm pretty sure that's what discredit means.
I mean, it's enough of that. That probably might not even end up in the whole, episode.
You know, you need to do? Start putting in a song of the day.
I was thinking about that the other day, but not song of the day. I was thinking about song of the month, like at the end of the month, like, yo, what's the hardest song of the month, y'all? And then,
Or a song of the week, bro.
No, because I'll be listening to new shit like that.
I'm like, why not just have a song every episode?
Yeah, that's why song of the week.
Wow. You know, when you said a week, I still did not take it in that we do this once a week.
You don't?
This job over here looking at my phone when I said it, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up.
Ever have to
Yo.
kill him?
Oh yeah, asking me. I tell you the interview.
You tell him to block her.
Me?
Yeah,
Or
you said,
Everett?
nah, you. You said, bro, yeah, relationship toxic now. You should probably just cut your losses and leave her fend for herself. Because I know she's not missing you. And I'm like, you right. So then I blocked her.
Okay, that was some good advice. Not for real, bro. Hey, y'all used to kill me, man.
That's
Y'all
cool.
worse than when I'm arguing with Nathaniel over nothing.
First off, that is not true.
Yeah.
Don't
You and
try
Nathaniel
to
just
don't
noise.
try to downplay you and Natanya arguments.
Y'all that is noise. Like senseless argument. Like none of y'all even care to like come to any conclusion. Y'all just want to argue.
I don't know why. Y'all had sex before? That's what
And
it
was like,
is.
here's a topic I can disagree with her on.
Bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know where our beef come from now. Like, our beef. Like, okay, so boom. This is as far as I can remember, right? She left Antigua, right? And after she left Antigua, she went to New York. She came down. It was around a Christmas time, and I was with Big Sexy, right? And we saw her down Market Street, and she looked like she came up. She hugged Big Sexy, and she was like da 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 da. You know, I'm cool. And then she just tagged along with us, but she didn't tell me nothing, bro. It was weird. I was like, yo, what beef did me and Natanya get into before she left? Like, she did not acknowledge me the entire day. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then the next time I saw her, she was like talking to me. It was just weird, bro.
Nah, she got some mood swings for sure.
So that's where the beef started from. Because I guess I'm still salty, bro. Y'all know I'm sensitive, bro. I get angry.
Evran and Jaren, how was y'all week?
Ladies first.
All right, that's the end of the podcast.
So I'm guessing that means you too, but
Wow. I'm the one out here asking the questions.
I gave the bullshit shot. Let me go. I had a good week. Actually, this week was like, it went really fast. I know for other people it went fast because like Friday's a holiday, so it was a short week. But I worked today, so it wasn't even a short week. But
Hey, people work on Fridays?
yeah, you're bragging, you're flexing, you feel
Yeah,
nice.
actually, yeah. You peasants.
Nah, this week this was chill, man. It snowed. When was it? Monday we had +20 weather. Tuesday we had -10, -18. Snow, blowing, so blizzard stuff like that. Just
Snow.
winter. Yeah, snow.
winter peg.
Winter peg, bro. You already know how it go.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but we looking up now. I don't see any more frozen days to come, any more freezing rain, anything of that nature. So I think spring is here to stay, and then hopefully we transition into summer where, good vibes can go on. So I'm looking forward to that, and that's why my week has been good, because the weather changed, and that's about it.
That's the
Heard,
same.
heard.
What you, Jaren?
Well, unlike y'all, right? I calculate my temperature in Fahrenheit, right? So it's been spring for me for a while, bro. Well, you roll your eyes, bro. So it's been spring for a minute. But then today, bro, it was just 39 degrees. Like, that's dumb cold.
39. That's ooh.
You said the man who was doing fucking maths just to figure out how cold it was. I'm doing it. That's why I roll my eyes. Why y'all don't get to one unit, dog? You Americans
Bro.
are weird. Just getting the British system now.
Why would we go to the British system?
Because they used to control the world at one point. Get with the
Plus,
program.
the
Bums used to
British
do?
speak English, and we all speak English. So I mean, that originated from them in the beginning, but the US wanted to be their own thing because US and America. Sorry, not America. You know how that go.
I'm
America.
I'm pretty sure the Chinese use the same system
hold
as
up,
the
hold
UK.
Okay, so
They
let me-
do. Actually, I don't quote me. I don't know. Let me Google it.
You see what I mean, guys? You just talk
I'll
with
Google it.
surety.
I'll Google
Bro,
it.
so you telling me that y'all using y'all own money, but y'all gonna still follow the rest of their systems?
Why not? It didn't break.
Bro, y'all be picking and choosing what y'all want to do, bro. It's either you just make your own thing from the jump. Anyways, right? Let me get back to my week.
We getting back to this.
Bro, so like the weather switch up on me, and the heat in my car don't work. So I went in, froze my ass off. My hands was, bro, almost died. Now I'm thinking about that, I almost died. So I went in the car. I'm a little chilly because bad man don't wear gloves. Anyways, I'm speeding through cruising through, Cruising through a little, I don't even know what to call it. It's a street. It's a residential street. And because of how chilly my hands were, I took my hands off the wheel, right? So I could like blow some hot air in my hands. I was like, but when I look up, I realized there was a stop sign that I ran. After that stop sign, there was another stop sign. Then there was a car turning. I ran that one too. And after that, I almost got in an accident at a red light because I didn't know the traffic on the other side had to keep coming, bro.
Yeah, we kind of sound like mine.
Yeah, it was a weird intersection, bro. Because the way that the road, it curves off in this, like, it was just, it's just weird, bro. Like the Philly roads don't make any sense, bro. I see a car parked both horizontal and like vertical on the same street. You know when the car parked kind of slanted, bro, on the same street. It was weird, bro.
Nah, I get you. But like my week, it was kind of similar. I feel like I said that word wrong. Similar. You know, every time you say a word a bunch of time, you just feel wrong after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's this one. So this week, it was okay until I got cocky because the weather was feeling nice. And this is me. I tried wearing my winter jacket, and then something told me, nah, today's the day you want to bring your winter jacket. And this is me. Okay, self, shut up. I'm not doing that because my winter jacket is heavy. So I switched my winter jacket and everything, and I went to work. And as soon as I got into work around 6:30, it started snowing. And this is me. Oh my goodness. Why? I have the lightest jacket on and it decided to snow today, which is kind of trippy. But then that's the same day my boss decided to come in and he decided to come in and ask to help out. And he's like, yo, is there anything you want help with? And I was just like, yes. Right. So I had him doing a bunch of work. So I was like kicking back. So the only thing I really did was weld. Everything else he kind of like had to grind and stuff because he asked. I'm basically not gonna come in and ask again.
You see why I say, yeah, don't give Timon no power. The boy, a boss ask if you want assistance one day, and Timon put his boss to work.
Yeah, so on my way home though that day, I was listening to some music and I was like, oh shit, this song you had. So I decided to send it to everyone. And while I was going to my phone, right, looking for the share button and then looking for everyone in my WhatsApp, and the same time I drive to the red light looking at my phone, a police passed me, looking at me, shaking his head, and I felt so disappointed. I'm just like, wait a minute, he's a cool ass police officer because he didn't even try to stop me or nothing. He just saw me shake his head and I just went to that red light. And I was like, Canada's pretty nice. Pretty nice in Canada. Probably won't do it again, but it's the second time this happened to me. So
I'd do it one more time.
yeah, one more time.
And Jaren, and you know what, here I have had it with y'all. I can't take this one.
It's because of COVID why he let it slide. He didn't know if I was a dangerous person.
I'd like to report a crime.
Bro, I was doing a 95 and a 65, right? And people were still passing me. Bro, like
It honestly be like that though.
a
for
car
real.
passed me, bro, and he shook me. Bro, like he brought turbulence with him.
Bro, I have a question. So you see, on the highway, right? They have lanes and they have like one for bus people, or you can't be in that lane with more than 2 people in the car.
The express lanes with the
If you go in
pool.
there, yeah, if you go in the pool lane, right? And you're by yourself, can you get a ticket for that?
yes.
You can, but what are the odds?
Bro,
Yeah, you literally have to drive by a police and the police see you.
so I've been thinking about it for weeks, right? And it's me, bro, no car ever in this lane in the mornings. And I have to stay in this fucking traffic, right? So one morning I did it. I've never driven back in the regular lane since, right? So every morning I'm going to work, I'm hitting 140, going on that shit every morning since I tried it that one time. I can't go back to regular life. I just can't.
Bro, you're bugging. Yeah. You
Bro,
just take one ticket.
It could be raining. When it's snowing, I don't go into the end lanes for nobody. But for rain, I try to not go in it. But bro, it's so quick. You just get where you're going.
I love the end lanes. I don't like being between two cars, bro. because bro, I have no problem just chilling and driving, right, just cruising. But once I'm between two cars, I put both hands on the steering wheel.
Oh, same. I'm not taking no chance.
And then, bro, once I put both hands on the steering wheel, right? So, like, the steering on my car, it's not really that good, but like, it's shaking, bro. In Erica car, bro, in any car, bro. Once I'm between two cars, I just get paranoid.
Bro, that's why the only reason I don't go for 140 is because I can feel the steering wheel wobbling. Like that, I was like, all right, this is clearly a sign from God. Keep it
Yeah,
on the
plus you drive a
140.
ship too.
Keep it
I
on the
love
Not supposed
140.
to get that fast.
I love that, bro, because like bro, like the car feels so much more light. Nice to just take off, bro. You can just fly.
That's why niggas when they crash. You remember that time the nigga crashed in front of us? Come on.
Yes, he was dumb.
But the same feeling Jaron explained is what he had. And that's why when he switched that last time, he didn't get no traction and he spin out. Because the car is literally light on the road the faster you go.
Yo, but them NASCAR F1 drivers, bro. How they help? Because like I seen a video with them man's retraining in the gym and they have like special fitted like equipment like steering and they have bare weights on them. So they can like, get forearm muscle, like grip muscle. And then they have shit that they twist so they can work their pelvis and stuff. And this is me. They have a gym for people who drive cars.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just so in my head, I'm just like, yo, what kind of force you have to be on driving those cars? And literally, why are you training your forearms that strong? Because in my head, I don't I never drive a car hard enough when I'm fighting the steering wheel, right? Because I feel like my car balanced on the line properly. So it just, right? But these guys going on like high speeds, turning corners. Bro, so I'm assuming they have gorilla grip hands, just yanking on the side of the steering wheel to turn it and then fight it back. You think
the thing is, you can't fight it. Like, it has to be a gradual thing, but it has to be like they can't second guess the turn. If they start turning and they juke back, wall.
But like, how hard is it to turn the wheel though? That's what I want to know. Because like I know there's also G-force that's playing, going so fast, and they're just going with the flow of the car. The only thing they really can move is their hand because they neck and head into the seat, right? But like, how intense is it? How intense
you want
is
me
it?
to find out? I want to find out.
I want to drive. I need not even drive. I just want to be in the seat.
How fast are they really going, bro? Because like there's turns and everything, and you like
we're talking F1.
Yeah, like they going fast, bro. But like
they touching 200s, bro. Easy.
I don't know.
And them straights, they clapping over 200. Definitely.
I want to race one.
I want to drive a fast car in general first, because I there's levels to this, and I know I haven't reached any. So all the confidence I have is in slow vehicles.
I'm thinking about building like a project, but I need to get to a house first. I want to get to a yard.
Priorities. That's fine. Yeah, I'll do the same.
Oh no! I just need somewhere that I can actually store the car after I stop driving it.
So you're gonna buy a house in the States? Because I was talking to everyone about that the other day.
I'm getting a house so that I can build my project car. Because, bro, it's not the car that you're gonna be able to drive every day. So I can't just leave it to the side of the street.
Every time we put it in a new part, somebody takes it up. Ooh.
As the boy upgrade, somebody walk with that.
Every time the boy puts up, the man start telling his friends, "Hey, this guy just you're putting shit for us, bro."
Like one new inventory.
I drop you my turbo, somebody steal my turbo. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, that shit too quick for your car. That's why.
You wake up every day to thank you notes.
Hey, check, you got my kids to college.
I say, bro, my clutch broke and you came in clutch.
Yeah, so back with the maths and the units.
And the systems. Because and yeah, I was right. So China does use the metric system, which is what we use. So
So that means the entire world uses one system, one unit of measurements and everything like that, except the New World. What's wrong with y'all?
With the New World,
only 3 countries use the imperial system: the U.S., Liberia, and Myanmar.
Liberia.
You see, that's a party over there.
Liberia, that's where the ice them at. I bet they didn't even have enough.
What? What who?
Ice?
Liberia is in Africa, sir. Liberia is in Africa.
This out here trying to say ISIS.
wasn't going to say that.
You're doing that?
Liberia just
Or
sound
you're
like an
talking about
iceberg.
Siberia?
I was thinking about Siberia.
That's northern Russia and China.
Yes, that's what I was thinking
Okay.
about. That's what I was
Okay.
thinking about.
'Cause
Because
I'm
in my
like,
head, I was
sir?
going with it was probably too cold for them to pick up the other book because it was further away, and it just dealt with the one that was closest.
Okay, so boom. Why did they start the Imperial, bro? Like if
They just want to do their own shit.
They
bro.
wanted to be different. That's all it was. They didn't want to use the
Really?
same system as the rest of the world.
You realize there's two types of spelling for words in the English language.
Yeah,
US
because
and
the
freaking everybody else.
The US just trying to make up their own language on the spot, which
Do
is
their own
weird.
shit.
it's kind of simplifying it, bro.
No, the Caribbean does that with our dialect. You're all doing that with our dialect
They're
plus
doing the
English,
most.
and I'm just like, why y'all mixing all these things together?
Like, who cares which way to
Okay,
spell
so
color?
someone when you spell in check, like how do you spell it?
Like the check
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Depends
like
bank
on what you're
gives,
talking.
I put the QU one.
That's because that's what it is.
Because that's how it is.
I don't ever do that, bro. That's dumb long. And
Bro.
plus, I wrote that for somebody a time, right? Like I was helping them do a paper, and that came up in the paper. They were like nigga, what? It's different. It's different.
Bro.
It's a lot.
One time, I spelled check out for somebody, and it's like, what's that? And they say it's supposed to be check, the other one, right? The EC. And this is me. I don't think so. So then another time I did different my auntie, and she hit me in my hand. That's not how you spell it. That's the wrong one. And this is me. I am confused. Is it
literally
QU
one is
or
British.
EC?
No, one is British. EC is American, and QUE is British.
I know that now.
Yeah. So there wasn't a right or wrong unless you're told specifically to write it in this version.
True.
It's like
Same
color
with color,
versus color,
because
like
no matter how
COLOR
much-
versus COLOUR.
I spell color both ways depending on how I
Same.
feel when I'm writing it.
Same. Whatever happened.
And people say, "Oh, that's not how you spell it." I'm just like, it's the same word.
Check.
I use you because that's what I learned first.
Check and a
That's what-
license with a C instead of the S
Man, that's
in the
just-
middle.
Okay, but
America
so
just
come
make
on.
things complicated. Mhm.
What do you call Z?
Not
Like what do you
Z.
call it? You call
Actually,
it.
do
You,
as a Z.
I
I
say
said
Z, I
both.
say Z. I don't care. Whatever comes to my mouth is what I'm saying. I'm not thinking about it either.
When I say when I sing the alphabet, I say Z. When I feel like it, I say Z.
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about
W X Y
the
and
girl.
Z. Yeah.
I'm talking about the girl from that we put Among Us with. Like
Oh,
you call her Z or you call her Z.
Her-
Z.
Z is
she
Z
said-
E E.
So then why y'all be picking and choosing what you want to say from the
No, because when she spells that her nickname Z, she spells it Z-E-E-E-E, not just a letter.
Mm-hmm. It's not by itself. Plus, she even gave us the pronunciation. She said, "My name is Z." I'm not gonna say, well, technically, your name is actually Z.
Yeah, sorry to pop your bubble there, John.
Nah, but yeah, the units is just messed up, dog. It's
Okay,
like,
so the
Mhm.
spelling for American Z and Europe Z is two different spelling.
Spelling? Well,
No,
someone spelling talking about
no.
the letter.
No, I'm asking a question now. Well,
I mean, the
obviously-
pronounce basically.
Because look at it.
And
People say
I don't know
zebra,
which is
zebra.
Z. Which is Z?
Z is UK, Europe,
Okay.
English.
Basically, the UK uses Z, and Z is pronounced Z or Z or whatever, right? Freaking US is this is the letter we use the same Z. Z, we'll call it zebra. They keep it simple.
Do you see?
Yeah, I guess it's zebra.
I know, man. I know. I don't know.
Wait, that song there. Zebra. You
I
want
know,
zebra?
I was thinking about that the whole time now.
Nah, the moment you said it, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking
all I
about
can
it.
like zebra. I'm talking about boy.
He had.
But I can't think of it. We get cancelled.
That's cool.
You get canceled either.
Boss, in the parts where going on the go me and something.
Man, the go
She
in there.
ball out for
Robert.
rape, so me cover up her mouth with tape.
I
What?
never hear that.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of remix you listen to?
What?
Me no, me swear, but I swear that's it. Something. She ball out for rape, me cover up her mouth with tape.
All right.
But
I don't know what to
never-
search to find it, bro. I don't know what to search.
Timon, go search your song.
Bro, that is wild.
He did
I've
not say that.
never.
What you name?
Timon,
Is that Brie
look,
name? No, what am I actually name? Is that bro?
who make
But I
that song?
don't know what to sing. I don't know what to search on YouTube to find it. Sound like me.
You know, say two good artists all day in our business again. One fresh off a bike and one day a jail. How would you want sound like who again? Make us start it out. Alright.
Zebra, are you want sound like me? Tiger, you want sound like me? Zebra, are you want sound like me? You know, guy, you really want sound like me? So what? You crash off a bike like me? Wait a while, lock up in a jail like me? Zebra, you want wear tiger stripes like me? No, you want wear zebra suit like me? Off a stage, you go spring like me? No, you want take the whole a sting like me? Yo! Every song you go sing like me? You think you can make back a fling like me? Zebra, when you go in a jail the first time, yeah, the first time you commit the first crime, yeah, tell me how it go one more time. The people I hear the story line by line.
Alright. Me going at the go-go club. Me and the go-go in there, rubber dub. But you want to take artists for scrub, so me push her out the bathroom and take it out the tub.
Zebra, me
Listen, wait.
yeah. I should have tried my canary escape.
Yeah.
Me you give her a ratty drape and cover up her mouth with tears.
Check that.
You know a lie she a tell about me do
See,
it.
man, I'm crazy.
This man memory like a yo, steel
Man, I'm
trap.
crazy.
Alright, you're right, cancel. Moving on.
No, but you hear the boy say, I lied.
No, because he just didn't believe the story that he was hearing. He was flabbergasted, okay? He's like, yeah, nah, he wasn't with it.
Nah, I can't believe you
Bro,
remember that,
The
bro.
boy
Suppose
table
your
somebody
pod.
mouth in the bathroom.
Suppose one of your partner and them really tell you, yo, dogs, I was outside and I was having this sick ass, I met this sick ass girl and I dropped 2 pills in her cup. I took her back to my
Personally,
place.
I wouldn't talk to nobody that say this sick ass girl.
That's besides the point, Jaren. Finish the story. Finish the analysis.
And I threw 2 pills in her cup and took her back to my place, and we enjoyed ourselves. She ran out to the apartment the next morning, but yo, it was lit that night. You're gonna stop being friends with that person or explain to him that what he did was wrong.
I mean, I still listen to Rick Ross music, so
You want the question?
I don't know what you're implying.
man, Rick Ross be singing about drugging women all the time.
It's just like one time.
No, it's not.
I don't even know that one time.
What would you do in that situation if your friend tell you a story and in his mind he don't see that as rape, but clearly it's rape in your eyes?
It depends.
He thinking that he's gonna get some cool points. Like, what do you do at that point? Do you explain to him
Oh,
like,
so
hey,
he genuinely think he's in the right here?
yeah,
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna have to sit him down and be like, all right, you might go to jail, but it already is what it is. Let me just explain to you why, at least.
but would you tell him
I
to
would
either-
walk you through it. Yeah.
Would you tell him to like apologize to the girl, turn himself in, explain, or like what is your next move? Because there's a high
low-key-
chance he could do it again knowing that he knows and still don't care, or blame it on the alcohol the next time it happens. Like
See, it depends on the it depends on the friend. It really depends on the friend. Because if, let's say, I don't know, the one friend in the group who is literally the quiet, nice one, who literally, he don't cause no trouble. He's not the hothead. He's not the one that gets himself into all kind of bullshit. If that's the guy who does this shit and literally just like a novice, so he really doesn't see what's wrong with it, not because he doesn't want to see it, but just because whatever, he's just on a whole different page. It's different from the guy who literally like ignorant, like, okay, well, that's how I do it. I don't care. So it depends how he received the information too.
see, if I wouldn't give the quiet guy any second chances, because the quiet guy knows he's the one paying the most attention to life. So
You're making assumptions.
I'm gonna make
Okay,
the
now-
biggest assumptions.
First of all, like how I'm going to react is it really gonna be like how the story was told. Give the person, yo, I popped a bean, bro, and like I slip a little pill in a drink, If the person like they bragging about it, we gonna have a problem. Like I'm I definitely tell on that nigga.
No, but
I'm talking to him first, and
Yeah, but-
I'm
Nah,
recording the conversation
bro,
too.
I'm not gonna talk to you.
I'm recording the conversation. If
but-
I feel like he genuinely didn't know, he didn't do this on purpose. Well, regardless, I'm recording the conversation because if during the conversation I realize, yo, this son really didn't have any clue of what this would have amounted to, or I realize how bad this was, I'm gonna use that to kind of help intervene if shit ever hit the fan on the topic. But like, I'm gonna leave it up to him. I'm gonna give him the info, but like, bro, this is what it is. I'm just telling you straight up, you can do whatever you want with that information. But
Okay, but
this is what it is.
even if you call him out on his shit, right?
Mhm.
That's the way you leave no matter because now there's a girl that's out there that's been violated.
Oh
And
no, he still after I don't talk to you, part of what I'm gonna tell you is yo, you need to go talk to her and make sure, you know, talk about the situation, talk it out because wait, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not sure at all. But from what you explained to me, there's a very high possibility that this girl took it a completely different way.
He should have just muscled it.
That wasn't his goal.
yeah.
His goal was he was actually just trying to have a good time with the girl, and he did
How can you
something
have a
that
good
was
time?
out
How
of
can you have a good time if you slip like something in the drink?
Because
nigga.
okay,
People having good times, they're drunk off their asses. Both of them don't wake up next morning, don't know what happened.
Then it wasn't that good of a time.
You can't tell them that.
you can't really say that for them.
Exactly.
If you
But in the end,
remember,
at the end of the day, right? For you, like the way how I'm seeing it is, for you, you just telling the friend that hey, that's wrong, and you should do something about it. Shouldn't be the extent of where it goes because now you know the story and aren't you obligated to do even more, or is just telling them that that's wrong is good enough?
you're not obligated
It's
to do more. It's
yeah,
just
because
it's really like where your moral compass points.
plus what if the young lady going to the law would not be the way she wants to deal with that matter? I'm not making that decision for her because literally the only person who should be taking this any further is is her.
Okay, but
She's a victim here.
what 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 what? You said so. If she didn't want to take it to law, then how was she going to deal with it? Was she going to murder him? You were going to let her
Hey,
murder
that's
him?
not my business. If she
No,
people
I
are
think it is
bro,
now that he
bare
brought you
people.
into it.
Hmm?
I think it's part of your business now that the guy brought you into it. Like he told
Let's
you
say
his
no.
story, he told you his sin, and now you have information that you could either say, all right, boom, I have to report this as an obligation to the female who probably won't say anything. Or are you just gonna give him, hey young man, don't do that again. That is wrong.
So,
And he's
Evron,
like,
if the
okay.
So I have a relationship with this young lady.
So that's the only how you would help out a rape victim if you have a relationship.
No, I wasn't there. I'm not in the situation. He just told me what he told me. I'm like, bro,
And he
okay,
just
well,
told
with
you he
that
raped
information,
somebody.
this is what you should do. Right? No, this is what you should do. You need to talk to her. And if she chooses to take it to the law, bro, well, this is she has all reason to. So
but what
even
if
more
he?
reason for you to need to talk to this person.
I don't know, bro. Like I
Especially
wouldn't
if he did
necessarily.
it out of a place of noviceness. Like it wasn't he didn't leave his house to rape nobody. He
Okay.
did some shit that was shady and it was normal in his head for whatever reason. All right, that already happened. So this is what you need to do. Since you didn't mean it this way, you need to communicate that way. But that doesn't mean that she's that just because you communicate it, she gonna feel any different about the situation. And I also don't know how she feels about the situation and about other people knowing about it. So now he out here telling people if I show up to this girl who I don't have a relationship with talking about rape and what he did now, what she could think, oh, her business out the road now, and that's just adding more pressure to her. Because if she's really like, if she's actually traumatized, it's a whole different deal. Now people that you don't even know coming and talking to you about it, that's extra pressure for you. Like I don't, it's not literally. I'm not within the situation. And the same thing, if let's say even let's say it's Evian, right? My sister is the victim of the situation. This happened to Evian. I can't go tell the police on behalf of Evian. I'm gonna
Well,
tell Evian, no, you need to freaking tell the police. But if she don't want to do it, then boom, what I
Yeah,
gonna do?
you can't really file like
Yeah, so I'm not getting involved more than advising you to do the right thing. And it's not the case where it's like the same as you telling me about a murder, and now I have information about this murder that I'm covering up as well. So I'm now partially responsible.
okay,
You know?
question. So you
Mm.
brought your sister into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your sister tell you, hey, I got raped. And she tell you who the person is. You tell her, I think you should go and tell the police. And she's like, I honestly don't want to because it's gonna be a bigger deal. I'm gonna have to do all this kind of thing. And at the end of the day, I might still come up being in the wrong. And she don't want that, right? Because I might say, oh, you in the wrong place, you put yourself in that situation, whatever, and make excuse for, you know, for the person who committed the atrocity, right? You knowing who this guy is, what is your move? Do you leave it to the law? Do you try to scare that person? Do you try to get some revenge and take it out on that guy to get him to get the message to let him know that you're in the wrong and don't ever do it again? Like, what is your mood? Your move besides just giving us some advice to talk up or speak up?
Honestly, it would be up to her, because literally in yeah, as we can all be angry about the fact that she got raped or whatever, but my anger towards the situation or how I react does not heal her wound now.
True.
So I'm not going to do anything that was going to potentially, shed more light or cause any problems, bring more drama into this already delicate situation for her. So literally, I'm going by what if she's in like this place of like state of mind where she's like blaming herself for it and stuff, and that's the reason why she doesn't want to go forward, then I would still be encouraging her to whatever. But everything in the situation is going to be between me and her. If she wants to go talk to this guy, I'm pulling up there with her. I'm going wherever she needs me to be in that situation.
Nah,
So I'm not acting out on my own as angry as I would be, because no, it's not worth it, because at the end of the day, it's not about me to start with. It was never about me.
I completely understand that, bro. Because Timon, if you decide to pull up on the person and you bring violence into the mix, bro, then you're starting your own thing right there. And honest to God, bro, like it's 2021. Like, don't approach somebody if you don't have the means to kill that person, because you're putting your life at risk.
Yeah, you're
Just
putting your family life
starting with folks,
here
bro.
is
Like
sure.
it, bro. People mad weird now. Like so.
Yeah, that's definitely a factor, but even then, I think you're still thinking about yourself in that situation. If you're doing it just because it's a
You're upset
safety
and
hazard
angry.
to you, nah, because nah, like yeah, if that's the reason why you're not doing it, then I think that's so selfish
No, no,
thinking.
no, no, no. You still like it.
It's still
I
smart
no,
thinking, but
I
it's still
understand. Like
self centered in that sense.
you have to encourage. You have to encourage your person. You have to encourage your sister to do what's right, right, and
Mm-hmm.
tell on the person or whatever. But you yourself, like I, it's something big, bro. You can't just jump into it. If you
Exactly.
jump into it, then you're gonna have to be ready to end it.
And
So
also a part that people don't realize is when the victims of these rapes and stuff come to light, as bad as it is, they're forever going to be known, whether it's on the topic or beneath the surface, as the girl that get raped, especially in our society.
And
mm,
that's half the
It's not
reason
gonna
why.
pushed to them, but everybody walking around go see you and be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" No. But you literally know when they look at you, they seen the girl that got raped,
You know, when they look
and
at you,
nobody
they
wants that.
in their head they say that's another girl that get raped.
Mhm.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
there's a lot to it. That's why I say it's not my
True.
decision to make
Because
any steps in any regard.
I remember, I'm not calling no names, but I remember two
Mm.
girls at Adventist school had like some problems like that. One of them is a broomstick incident, and the other one was like
Oh
some
Lord.
father incident. And like
Mhm.
they all looked at them like if they were the ones that were doing the grocery shops. Like it was their fault why they were in that position.
You check the look at them and like, ew, that's
Yeah,
kind of
like
gross.
yeah.
Like,
And I'm just like, bro, how you all have that heart to look at these victims and behave like
you
this
check.
towards them? Like y'all heartless. But yeah, but situation change, like the scenario change. If
Mm.
your sister or sibling, brother or sister, commit a murder, would you help cover it?
Help cover it? No,
Would you rat them out?
no.
So not saying anything, you're part of that crime anyways.
It depends. Actually, okay, let me restart. Back up. It depends on. It literally depends on how the situation plays out. If it is that I am now brought into it, and because I'm gonna be looking, just me and how I'm gonna be looking at it from an outside perspective, right? If my sister told me she killed somebody in an environment where I know like nobody would possibly know she told me that, and there's no other way for me knowing she did it because I wasn't around any physical evidence. I had no relations with the people involved and all that stuff. If it's just something that's all separate from me, I don't know shit.
Okay,
I can go with that.
what
But
if she
if it is that she
called you?
brings, mhm,
What if she called you? Like she's where she is and you are where you at, right?
mhm.
What if she called you the night she committed the murder? There's a connection there because the night of the
Yeah,
murder she called you.
Yeah. But the fact, well, if she called me, that's they can access that, right?
But
So
you
yeah,
don't know. But you don't know. So she
then
tell
I'm
you
gonna have to. I'm gonna
everything,
have to.
and
I'm
the
gonna have
police
to.
come in. Do you know anything about it? He's like, no, I'm all the way over here. She's over there. How would I know? And you're lying now to try to cover her and blah blah. And now you're implicated in the crime because you didn't know what they knew. Like you
Okay.
didn't even know she called you after, like right after the murder or
You're
during
an
the murder.
unwilling participant.
But okay, first thing I do, definite first thing, because I'm a panic first. I'm not gonna know what to do, and I will probably talk to my lawyer
You have a lawyer?
because you.
Visual have lawyers on retainer just so. Man say, yeah, I'm just talking to my lawyer because I have one.
Hold on, though.
Well, you can just
Your
look up a
sister,
lawyer, like
your
you can look
sister
up
just,
anything.
your sister just killed someone, right?
Mhm.
And she called you for help. And so I'm assuming that it's at night. I'm assuming that it's around like
Some dark
10
place.
to 2.
Yeah,
10
yeah.
to 2. Like, you really gonna call your lawyer at 10 to 2, bro? Like, the man, he chilling with his family.
Bro, she just called me about a murder.
Why she didn't call the lawyer?
Why would you call your lawyer about a murder? You call your lawyer after you get caught. You don't talk to them about the crime when you get caught.
So what you
I would
call your
talk to my
lawyer for?
in a hypothetical situation, and they can't share any information that I share with them because
Unless it's
they're
an illegal activity.
that's why it's a hypothetical situation.
All right, go on.
So I'm like, if this was to happen, I'm not saying that it did, what would be the stipulations against me and stuff like that, blah blah blah. And then I don't think I'd do it in the moment. I mean, that probably happened the next morning in Jaren's situation with the overnight shit. But in the next, I would literally talk to somebody, or if not a lawyer, that's mine or whatever, somebody who I know I can trust that can give legal counsel. That's the goal, because I want to know how can this situation, as it is right now, affect me. Because if it turns out this is not enough to bring any darkness on me or any frig me up or everything I have going on, then fine. But regardless, I am breaking contact with my sister
First off,
after that phone call.
you see, in my head, I'm gonna tell her, listen here, right? We lying. I'm gonna ask her how you kill this person to figure out how like if it's 10 stabs, you're going to jail. If it's one stab or something or push down some stairs, we can say self-defense. And I'm gonna tell her rip her clothes on her panty and then say it was attempted rape and it was self-defense. And I'll tell her, now that you call me, call the police and tell them exactly what I told you.
You put in this episode on the internet.
I am.
I hope Charmin don't kill nobody,
It's okay. We'll be here on the news, and this bastard ripped her clothes. Just no.
I don't know, bro. Like, you got set an alibi. So I'm gonna shoot my sister.
Nigga, you were innocent of all crimes before because you hadn't
put
committed
yourself
any.
in the crime.
How you can put you just involved? He's like, I sign up, I volunteer.
It's completely different. It's completely different, right? So boom. If bro, you can shoot anybody anywhere and you're gonna be cool.
You've never watched one episode of NCIS. There's gun residue and all this kind of stuff that's just gonna be in the crime scene, bro. You could walk literally on air and the man will still say, the air pressure around this spot. Somebody was levitating here. Definitely. Like, they know.
Know everything. I'm just saying it's too, because that's a murder, bro. That means I like, depending on how involved, and that's the thing about the law. The law is not about what you did. It's about what they can prove, right? It's not about actually proving what actually happened. It's proving enough to win this case.
Yeah, you just have to get enough evidence, hide enough, and get enough or convince.
So it literally, the law provides both parties, both the defendants and other people, to freaking have the benefit of the doubt in each situation. So literally, I can literally just have answered that phone call, but potentially end up in there as a full-on accomplice based off of circumstances that may be true, but like, it wasn't actually the case,
And that 5-second phone call. You guilty from a 5-second phone call.
Like, suppose she started the phone call with, the job is done. Well, no, how? A police me a call. That's on recorded tape now, bro. She said the job is done. What that mean? That means she probably gonna get off on the light sentence to me, because I'm the one who did this.
Had no other choice. He had it coming.
She smoked somebody that say you brought her in.
And that's her way of talking in code. The job is done.
That's smart.
Nah, bro. Nah. See, it literally, I can't because and I would, I would. The thing, I wouldn't be mad at her, and I hope she wouldn't be mad at me, but she would have been to blame for that situation for me having to rat her out because she put me in that situation to choose my livelihood, my life, my let's say I have a family, my kids, whatever, whatever, or her, just to save her ass for something she did. Then again, it depends on the situation because if it was like a self defense, whatever, whatever, for real, I would take a different approach. Would still rat out because you don't want them to. If it's a self defense case, you're not gonna hide nobody, right? You reporting that shit. So like,
Bro,
depending
when
on.
you panicking, bro, you do a lot of shit that don't make sense.
Bro,
I believe that I can definitely, but I feel like that's common knowledge.
Bro,
Like
Okay.
they know that.
like me speeding through. Wow, I need to stop driving. But like me speeding through like traffic, right? So like I see a red light up above. So I'm going like 60. I know, slapping neutral and then brake right. I don't ever do that. I panic. And then I just go down my brakes and then stop sometimes.
I be doing that too. So I forget I'm in fifth gear. I'm a stand up. I'm like, ah shit. People look at me crazy.
Yeah, so like you do a lot of
it's,
stupid shit
it's
when
like
you're
yeah, in the
panicking.
moment shit be happening and shit that don't even make sense. And it depends on the person too. Evian is that person, bro, that I before she ever got behind the wheel, I was terrified at the idea of her being behind the wheel. Because I know my whole life growing up with this girl, whenever she get frightened or a situation happen, she do stupidness. Right? Her panic mode doesn't amount to the fight or flight adrenaline rush that we get supposed to protect us. That's what's gonna put her in the ground.
Yo, you ever notice Jaran when everyone and his family says stupid, they put a lot of emphasis on the
No,
But them man don't say they don't say
stupidness.
stupid or stupidness, and they
yeah, a
literally stress it.
stupidness.
Boss.
Stupidness. I'm
Stupidness
just
or
like,
stupidness, whichever. But that emphasize how
ah,
dense the behavior is.
stupidness day, but stupidness, bro. You should see how they stress it. I hear his mom say it, his dad say, it, Evian say it, every say it. I'm just like, this family, they love the
Nah, you
word
see?
stupid.
Williams touch. Williams touch.
Nah, when I'm around his mom, she more godly.
Stop.
Not
Stop.
for real, bro. Your
Nah,
mommy
it's
tried.
honestly you. It's honestly just actually. Then again, nah, I don't think so. I think
Nah,
she's the
Bro.
same, but you just have a view of her. So you only can see it one way.
Nah, bro. Like I'm the mission work too. Just like Timon, like I'm the mission work. Bro, your
Nah,
mom, your mom put me in a play.
yeah,
oh yeah,
it's
y'all
me.
did that shit, eh?
It's me, you, and
Brian, no?
everyone or
No, I
Brian.
wasn't there. I wasn't there.
Okay, so me, we were wise men in this play, and were we wise men? No,
I
we
think
were
so.
soldiers.
We,
Who was like
no. We were wise
I
men
think
because
y'all
I
wise
brought
man.
Murray and I had to sing.
oh
We
yeah,
Three
and then the
Kings.
We Three Kings, yeah, me and Jaron and
Yeah.
Brian sang We Three Kings, and then the Romans
Wait,
came
was it
in to
me?
go. Bro, I swear it was you.
At
Cause your moms put
Playhouse
us.
School.
Yes,
The,
your
It was
moms
me.
put us. You see,
It
your
was me.
like,
moms
bro,
put us in that place and said that
as
we had
much
to sing and we didn't have a choice.
as like, bro, your mom is the only person who would ever do something like that. I tell you, she extra godly when I'm around, bro. Like a mission work, bro. Like, for
That's what she
real
was doing. The
talk,
play
bro.
was her play.
Bro, she bullied us. She said we didn't have a choice.
Yeah, that's what she did me too. What about the crusade?
Bro, every time everyone go back to Antigua, he has to go to a crusade that lasts 2 weeks.
I know.
And I'm just like, bro,
I think
what?
it's honestly just bad timing.
They plan these crusades around your return.
Every
no.
time I hear crusade, I was like, oh, everyone coming back.
Boss, every time. So we be at these drinking drums at the beach like every night and he's praising God.
Yep, life of me. I don't even know what to call myself. Just life of me.
Yeah, it's just weird, dog.
What's a good time though? Oh
Our
my
church
God.
only have crusade when it's really crucial. Somebody cussing the church. Well, all right, okay,
You hear me?
let's go there. let's go correct the balance in the village. You know?
Yo, who was our pastor, bro?
Oh, Newfield.
Because I remember a time, right? I was in the village with with them, man, right? And you know us, Timon, like we set the wrestle. So I climb up one guinea tree, right? And I must chop down a branch and drag the branch to the village. So now it was a week of revival. And I done high and everything. So you just have to excuse her. Like I really just be some other skin. Just to make nice on the place. But anyways, right? The next night I was like, yo, let's go to church and ask for forgiveness because we disturbed the church. And when we went in the church, right? I really and truly don't know who it was. But the person looked at us and the person attacked us from on top of the fucking pulpit.
How we look?
Black. That's all I can remember. It's
All them black.
All them black, bro.
Bald head, thin.
It was
fat.
the pastor after the cool guy, bro.
The same one that me had drama with your cousin. Simone.
Bro, I don't even know. It probably could be him.
Like call the list of
I
pastors.
don't know none of the. I don't remember none of them. The names. Like I know them. If I see them, I just don't remember the names until somebody call them.
That's the thing. Because I remember one that used to come by my aunt's house, right, to eat lunch with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
But he was kind of annoying still though, because he was
used to
like,
drive
bro,
a white Jeep and live on a corner. You probably won't know him. Let's go.
Nah, wasn't it a BMW?
BMW.
Yeah, I'm sure homie drove a BMW, bro. He said he from like St. Croix or some shit.
James?
I don't know.
He never came.
But I think I liked that one. It was a person after him.
I think James went to St. Croix after Antigua. He and the family moved.
Oh,
there.
St. Thomas. Then you're talking about one that was there and left, not one that came. Okay. Yeah, because he I think they
cool.
went St. Croix. Oh, St. Thomas, one of them saints.
Yeah, one of them saints. Every time somebody asks me, like in high school, how maths was started, I used to always tell them it was a farmer, and not just any farmer, actually a shepherd. So one day he was counting his sheep, and he was all like, "Man, I don't know how much I have here." And then he started writing lines on the fence, and he's like, "Ooh, scratch out 5," and he kept going and doing his whole stuff, right? And then one day a wolf came and took one. He's like, "Wait, how much gone?" So he had to subtract. And then he had to go steal from the other farmer's yard and then, do some multiplications and then adding all kind of stuff. And that's how maths really started. A shepherd back in Jerusalem started maths. And every time I tell this story, people believe me, right? Because nobody know who really started maths. And I feel like I should create the origin story. So the person who created maths was a lonely farmer back in BC. That's what it is. He was a shepherd and he just cared about his flock. And to be honest, maths is going to be the one thing that saves us once humanity really understand it. Because if you think about it, there are like patterns in everything. And if there are patterns and shapes in everything, then you can use maths to solve these problems. Because I think they have a new study or a new branch in science where it's like biology and maths, where they go down to the molecular structure of like things and then check to see the patterns in them and figure out, what are the
what's that one thing
similarities,
with the patterns? Something Habanachi or some shit.
What's that, food?
I thought he was talking about hibachi.
I don't know.
Like habaneros, I was talking about.
Pattern. No, maps. I don't even know what to search. Pattern. Something. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I'm Googling this shit.
Nature's code.
Yeah, in mathematics, Fibonacci numbers commonly form a sequence called Fibonacci sequence, such that each number is the sum of the two preceding ones, starting from 0 to 1. I saw it on YouTube, and it visualized it to show what it like means and stuff, and it was pretty. Then again, that was back in grade 12. I saw that, but it was different.
Nah, but like. You know how everything in life have like laws and rules to it in nature, right? So it has certain designs and patterns. So it's like leaves have patterns, cats and cheetahs and zebras, they have patterns, and everything in nature have pattern. So they have like an algorithm to their design. So they were saying like the way how cheetahs and zebras and giraffes get their pattern is like two cells in the body. One produces a cell that reproduces, and then the other one stops it. So it's like 2-to-1 ratio. And whenever they catch them growing in numbers, that cell will come and just stop them. So after a while, when they're growing, it'll stop them so many times, like the cells will stop each other from growing, that it'll just create blocks and all kind of stuff on the body that would just stay there. So now they're saying if they could understand and control those movements, the humans just be trying to control something. They could, they could create their own design and animals and stuff like that. But if they can understand the natural pattern of things, then they could take it further and understand how certain cells and certain stuff behave because they know the pattern and they can figure out the maths to it. So in my head, I'm just like, bro, if this is the move and they can use maths to figure out everything, because we at this point we use maths to do everything. We close enough, like once quantum computing becomes a thing that we can harness fully on Earth and everybody can use quantum computing, we can literally figure out the maths to everything. So you might one day walk down the road and say, I want to win the lottery. And you could. Or I want to figure out where I'm going to find the next dollar. You could. So it's sick that maths could be used in such a way just to calculate some odd shit. I find it fascinating. I don't give a fuck about maths. I hate maths. But I find it fascinating.
Yeah, you stay talking about quantum computing, and I still don't really know anything about it. Like the whole concept, like you say it, I'm like, I hear it, but like, my brain doesn't know where to think or what to think, or along what lines or what principles.
So basically what it is just like quantum computers use the natural world to produce machines with staggeringly powerful processing potential. Regular or classical computers run on bits. Bits can either be a 1 or a 0. Quantum computers, on the other hand, run on quantum bits, or qubits. Qubits can be either 1 or 0, or both, or a combination of the two at the same time. We could use quantum computers to simulate molecules to build new drugs and new materials, and to solve problems plaguing physicists for decades. Wall Street could use them to optimize portfolios, simulate economic forecasts, and for complex risk analysis. Quantum computing could also help scientists speed up discoveries in adjacent fields like machine learning and artificial intelligence.
So it's such a vast way, but the only problem with figuring out how to properly use quantum, they don't have nothing to cool it down, because that
let me cool it down.
Because once a computer start processing things, it'll heat up, right? Because it's running all them it's pulling energy to run all these things, and because it's doing bigger calculations. I was gonna say like the fucking Q1. It's doing bigger calculations at a shorter time. And it needs a way to cool off. So they're trying to find proper materials that can handle ridiculous temperatures, but can also handle cold temperatures, because they have to literally put nitrogen and stuff to keep it below 0. But in order for quantum computing to be at its best performance, you have to be like way below sub-zero. So the only place that they could probably get that is in the vacuum of space. So hopefully when they figure it out, the first quantum computing will probably be in space. Or I shouldn't say the first. The actual working one that they probably want will probably have to be somewhere in space. Probably. But if you look sharp, I probably might just get rid of this whole thing that I'm talking about and not put it in the podcast.
Why? You're educating the people.
Nah.
Nah, because I'm learning something new. I'm learning. I'm like, okay, I'm still trying to make sense of it. I'm like, why can't we use like dry? It's not cold enough.
Nah, it needs to be way colder.
So nitrogen, liquid nitrogen, not good enough.
No.
Quantum computers are also notoriously fickle. They need tightly controlled environments to operate in. Changes in nearby temperatures and electromagnetic waves can cause them to mess up. And then there's the temperature of the quantum chips themselves. They need to be kept at temperatures colder than interstellar space, close to absolute 0.
Because like what's happening is all this heat is building up, bro, and you should see, because like I follow a bunch of like shit on my YouTube, right? Like subscribe to them. And one of them is like Seeker. So like that's where I get most of my information about like tech and science, right? That's like new findings and stuff. So they had one video where they were showing how they make how manage or maintain the quantum computing. And you should literally, it's one impressive ass building. It's one impressive ass building. And you will see them, the mans will literally wear like protective clothes so they don't track any dust in there. And they had to do a bunch of tests before they even have this thing going on. And you look like a golden chandelier. So it's basically, if you ever build a computer, you probably haven't. But like for Jaron who built a computer, it's literally this big giant cooling block on this processor, right? And it's made of like, it looks chrome because it's all gold and looking like it's goldish. And they have like liquid nitrogen running through the pipes to cool it down. But it's sick.
And that's not cool enough. Well, I don't know
deep
what will ever be.
space. So even when they put it in deep space, they still have to run liquid nitrogen through the pipes to cool it down. So,
and that's supposed to be a like a practical thing.
And the thing is, when quantum computing becomes a thing or becomes popular, they finally realize how to best put it to use. There probably won't be a lot of countries who even have access to it. So like all of us were saying, oh shit, I can't wait until that quantum computing pull up. We never gonna get our hands on one. Only the great powers who can afford to take shit into space will probably have access to quantum computing. And I feel like the first person who pulled it off between Russia, America, and China, yeah, they could be king. They like, well, since we up here first, nobody is coming up here. And because because we can solve all our problems with this computer, we're gonna start war if you try.
My money's on Russia.
China for me.
Nah, Russia, bro.
No, because Russia more into hacking and stealing information. They,
bro,
at this point they don't.
Yeah, so Russian aiming for second, always aiming for second.
This is the thing, right? Yeah, but like you need to understand, bro. Like they're amazing, bro.
No, they're amazing, like, because they know how to steal from the computer,
bro. I saw a video, bro, of like a guy. He riding a motorbike, right? Well, it was like a moped with a bear on the back, bro. And then the other person in the car said something, and then the bear pulled out like a horn, and he like honked it. Bro, if they can train a bear to do that, my money's on Russia. They can do anything. That's really my reason.
You like Russia just because of a bear?
But I love animals.
Not bears.
Yeah.
But this one lady was telling me her encounter with a bear. We went to go buy a 3D printer, and me and this lady is talking. She's like, yeah, man, blah, blah, blah. And I went to a camp with the family, and we, sometimes volunteer to be a guide at this place. I was like, oh, that sounds nice, right? And then she told me, yeah, one time we were, I was guiding the people through the forest to the path, and the people in them saw, we came in contact with a bear. And she's telling them, okay, we need to get out of here. And all they're doing is like pointing their cameras and taking pictures. And she's trying to tell them, this is not the time, we need to leave, right? And they just like, oh, wow, ooh, bear. She's like, you see bears on TV, but you don't understand how big they are, right? So she's telling me the size of a bear's paw is like bigger than her face,
bigger than your
right?
head.
And the way she put her hand, because her hands are bigger than mine, right? Weird. And she spread out her hands like real wide, and then drew with her other finger how big in comparison to her hand. And this is me. Oh my goodness, for real?
Yep. Boss.
So in my head,
when
I heard that a video with this man literally was like being mauled by a bear, and he was fighting back to the point he killed that bear, and his face was ripped off and stuff from the bear attack. This is me. The moment that bear pull up on me and stand up, I admit defeat. There's no, okay, let me play dead, or there's punching it in the jaw. So, bro, no. Bears running like 40 miles per hour. Or probably fast, I don't know.
Yeah, you can't catch them.
And they climb trees.
You can't run up a tree because they're right on your ass going up there with you. And if you jump in the water, then they just swim too.
Bro, who are these terrorists?
If you had to pick one to go against, black bear, grizzly, or polar?
Grizzly or polar, not black bear, because they actually a
Polar.
brown bear. A black yes,
polar bear is the most deadly of them all.
Polar.
A
Polar is
will
really
fuck you up
deadly.
regardless.
Black bears are really aggressive,
'cause
but they're smaller than brown.
Like the polar bear is the only one that's an actual carnivore. So anything that is meat is literally food, and as
He
this boy is
always
from the
hungry.
Arctic,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
see
yeah.
food often. Yeah,
Yeah, that's bro. I
and they're aggressive. They're
honestly,
more aggressive and everything just because of all that.
the thing is, right? Like, I honestly feel like for me and a polar bear to book up somewhere, there's absolutely no way that this polar bear's gonna catch me. Like,
They're the fastest ones too.
they're not, bro.
They
They're not,
be
because
having
a
to
polar
run
bear,
up
a
on
polar bear is
seals.
faster than the rest, bro, and it's bigger than the rest. They're slower, and I watch a lot of things that say like a grizzly bear will take a polar bear down. So, bro, I have a better chance getting away from a polar bear than a grizzly. Like a polar bear,
I don't think so.
They're not adept in climbing. You can actually climb a tree, bro. Like the polar bear, it's no.
Yeah, the polar bear. I don't think the polar bear can climb. Their neck too long. Actually, no. They kind of built like black bears,
But they're
like,
bigger and faster.
they
bro.
built, but like no, like structure wise, they built like black bears though, because black bears have longer necks, the short, the fat body. Grizzlies are tanks. Everywhere for that, they big.
Bro, the thing is, right? Like,
But
ain't
they're
no
just
tree.
more aggressive for
Where the
territory
polar
stuff.
bear at, there's no trees for the polar bear to climb. So if the polar bear steps onto my turf, I am climbing. The polar bear cannot catch me. And if the polar bear starts to climb, I'm going to drop down in its face while it's climbing.
I feel like a polar bear could climb a tree because it just needs to get its claws to hold on to something, and everything else is just bare muscles just pulling it.
I just feel like it would not try it though.
Yeah, I feel like it has no business trying to climb it. Plus, where they live,
there's no tree for them to practice.
Trees, but there's no reason for this.
I get you. I get you
because it's not like
the different things that they're.
Well, physically capable,
but
I think
like
it might
saying
be.
A guy who lives in the desert all his life can't climb a tree.
I mean, a guy who lives in the desert,
he won't be the best tree climber. How about that?
It's not even that he wouldn't be the best. I feel like he would be intimidated by it.
Bro.
Oh, unsure. Like it just wouldn't be his ultimate or perfect.
And if y'all climb a coconut tree,
like he'd be out of his.
Yes.
No, I can't.
To the top, no, but I can climb a coconut tree.
Yeah, I can't climb because I don't know how people cup their foot on those trees and then pull themselves up, because I be sliding, right?
They scurry. Like, yeah, I should be sweating.
Did you text me? The same thing I always get. Sorry. I don't know. I feel like polar bears could climb tree. Because like, okay, when it comes to like coconut trees, I can't really climb coconut tree unless the coconut tree bending over some shit, right? And then what I usually do is I just run and then hold on tight and hope I don't just swing around. But you know, fall and swing, and then you're upside down. Once that don't happen, I'm technically in that tree. I can't climb coconut tree for nobody, but I could try and I could get somewhere. So I feel like the fact that they decide, hey, this is a nice tree, you climb this tree, I'm fairly bigger than you, so I can get my hand somewhere. And once you're up there, you're trapped, and I'm hungry because I eat meat. I'm gonna try. Because if somebody toss you a burger, okay, that's not the right one. If somebody toss you like a fruit, right, and you haven't eaten for days, and the food just roll off the cliff and you land at the side, you're not gonna try to go for that. It's the only food you've seen in a while, and you don't know if there's another. You're not gonna try to go for that.
Yeah, you were.
The risk. It is.
You can't tell an animal that. One thing animal doesn't assess
you
that
don't
instincts.
Weak, you don't hungry, and you lightheaded. You could try go off the side of the mountain for climb, forget the fruit.
There's a high chance.
That literally means the animal is more. That's literally the state of which those animals are most dangerous. The more desperate they are, the more dangerous. They have. Remember, their only instinct is to survive. No, that man don't care about hurting themselves in the process. A broke foot is worth the meal. So all the reasoning you gonna put into it, that not
And that
exist for no
could be
bear.
the same reason that the bear got dead in the end.
Well, he could learn a lesson, but he could dead. And that's why survival of the fittest is a thing.
Okay. Let me tell you what else are like OP animals: cats and squirrels. Because cats, they fall and their natural gyroscope of a body always let them land on their feet, right?
Every day, I let my cats out to fight squirrels, and he never do it.
But squirrels have this thing where they literally can drop from anywhere and take a minimal fall damage. They don't even have to land on their feet. They can just land however they feel like, and they will get up and they will run away. Because like,
is it because of how light they are?
I think it's how light they are. Because like, female squirrels in certain times of the year, they have like a small window of when they can like produce like babies. So the mans and them will literally run up the tree. All right, miss, let's get it on. And then while he about to joke, a man will run up and say, "Not you!" Bye! Hit him out the tree, and he will fall out the tall tree. And the other man, there's no way he's running up there to reclaim his bride or his woman, and he miss out. Right? But like they can fall from ridiculous heights. Is what I wanted to say. I don't know why I brought in the female squirrel and her small window of getting pregnant, but I feel like it really added to the story. But just imagine you as a person had these abilities to always land on your feet, and if by chance you don't, you take almost 0 damage when you fall.
I just have no fear of heights. I would skydive without parachutes for fun because I literally know I will not die. When I do in this life, I don't know that I won't die, so I'm not doing it because I ain't taking no chance. Yeah, more times than less you survive, but I don't care to find out which chances this one's gonna be. So that's me. I'd be more reckless. That's literally it.
Let's see.
I would do a lot of reckless shit. If I had. I would parkour.
Oh, for sure. I'd parkour. Bro. I'd do that shit.
Bro.
Parkour, type walking across the Grand Canyon. I'd do that
like,
shit.
If I knew how to if I knew how to walk in a straight line, I would parkour. That's the only thing that stops me. Because, bro, I can't walk in a straight line. I feel like I wobble all the time.
You wobble when I think about it.
I am not balanced.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how bad I would be at walking in a straight line, but I know whenever I usually walk with people, I usually notice that somebody walk bad-minded, and I don't know if I'm contributing.
No, that's me. I walk bad-minded by myself.
I stay booking
Everybody walk bad-minded to me. Because you would think that they follow the laws of traffic. Stick to one side. And other nights I was walking, right? Just, taking a walk outside. 2 guys on either side of the sidewalk having a conversation. And this is me. So what am I supposed to do? Go in the road or tell you, excuse me? Because I know it's bad manners to walk to people when they're talking. You see me coming from a good distance away. Why wouldn't you just choose a side, bro?
It's only bad manners in Antigua.
Bro, but you can social distance on the same side.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a bad manners in Antigua. Yeah, it's only bad manners in Antigua because people don't care here. It's like, what you standing up in the sidewalk for? Like, you wrong for being in the first place. So I don't care where I walk.
So no,
I remember if you block. I remember the first time, like when I first came here, bro. I was walking to my house, and I had there was this old lady on the porch, right? So I said, "Good morning," right? And when I said good morning, the lady gasped, bro. She on her porch. I hear the lady, and she like, "You're not from here." I'm like, "No, I just moved here." No. She was black. Oh. So she was like, "You're not from here," like, "Oh, because the young men around here, they don't got no manners and da. So then she called me over. I was like sitting down talking to the old lady. Next time I passed there, I helped her get her groceries in the house. And then I passed her maybe like a week later, and the lady was trying to set me up with her niece.
She can't let you go. You're crazy. She struck gold.
Like all I said was good morning.
Bro, honestly, I feel like a lot of times when you say it to people and they don't answer back, it's because they're also in a state of shock and they're not sure if you were talking to them, because it's very odd for somebody to just say something to you.
Give me all this, teach me all this manners for no reason.
Because you can't even use them.
I'll still do it. I don't care. Like I don't say good morning to get an answer. I say good morning because I should say good morning. It's polite for me to do that. So if you don't want to say it
Nah,
back, that's
man,
not my business. It's not
I
the reason
only
I'm
say
doing
good
it.
morning if I notice you from a distance, right?
Yes.
And once I notice you from a distance, I have to like
I
consciously
have
think,
to
yo,
know.
should I
Say
say
something. I
something or
have to
not?
dap you up
Yeah,
or
if
something. You check if we saw each other before I pass you, I have to say something. That's the code.
yeah,
I
I
have
just
to
do
acknowledge you.
with guys here. I just do the head nod. The head nod. Yep. Look at Bob head,
Bro,
and that's it.
isn't it cool that all black people just know what they're supposed to do when they see another black person?
That is facts.
That's pretty cool. So that's why I be seeing some white folks and I'm just like, sup, and they do it back and I'm just like, the culture's really grown.
Yeah, it's like you don't expect them. It's like, oh, okay, this
and
guy.
some of them they're just like,
what
what are you doing? I don't know you. I'm just like, you need black friends.
Like, huh? Pardon me, what did you say? Did you need help?
You know what I hate, bro? This is a pet peeve. Like you see me walking in my work uniform, right? And like an old white woman. It's always the old white woman. It's never the old black woman. It's always the old white woman. They look at me and then they clutch their purse. Like, lady, you just make me want to rob you now. Like, why would you do that? Like, you see me walking in the uniform, right? That means I work somewhere. You see me walking in the suit. That means I work somewhere. You see me in the church, like in church clothes. Like, why would I rob you after I walk out to church?
First off, you just let them drop their guard. Ah, she trusts me. Give me a purse. I'm looking offering.
It's funny. On that whole purse clutching topic, I got some insight from females the other day. And it turns out that when it happens like race, okay, the whole race thing, being a black guy, and they do that could generally be a part of it. But a lot of it that we don't really take into consideration is the fact that women are intimidated by men. And the fact is, if a man chose to do that, it's not even the fact that I am black, it's also the fact that I'm a man. So, like, depending on the situation, if it's like, like Jaron's situation, I think that's a race thing. But, if let's say I'm walking on a dark road or in an alleyway and a woman was to see me coming and she bend the corner and turn back because she saw me, it may not be because I'm black. It's probably because I'm a man in an alley with her, But men don't ever see it that way because we don't really nobody really intimidates us on that level. We just look at niggas like, oh, he kind of looks sketchy. But like,
oh no, yo, when I see people, when I see dudes over here, and I'm just like, this guy can clearly rob me. I just have to put on my mean mug face. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not backing down, and I'm ready just in case. Like literally, I'm already like, I see you coming up, and we walking, and we have to cross, like we have to pass each other. I'm thinking, if he ever attacks me, just not ready.
Yeah,
like
that's literally
my
fist ready for fall, and
I'm just like, there's no way surprising me, dog. And when he passed me, past my shoulder, I kind of look to the left a little so I can see him in my peripheral always. And I realized, all right, he far enough. If he needs to attack me, you have to run this way, and I'm ready.
I wonder if other people do that too.
Like even if I hail him up or anything, I'm still on the ready. Cause I'm just like, I don't know.
Don't know this
and
nigga,
I'm not keeping eye contact either with them. I keep where I'm looking, and I'm just aware that he's there, But no, whenever I see if I see a black woman, I'm chill, I'm calm. But whenever I see a white woman, I cross the street. I don't give them that opportunity to cross because I'm just like, I understand that you're probably scared or something, and I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable or a reason to whatever. Because since I tried to give that girl at the bus station a pin that fell off her bag, and she reacted the way she reacted,
she bolted.
I was like, the hell? And then I was just like, nah, I'm gonna just stay out of trouble by cross. So they made me mad uncomfortable. So bro.
Yeah, I feel you. You're not used to that.
I'm not. So in my head, I'm just like, any way how I can see myself getting in trouble, even if it's not my fault, I'm trying to get out of it, especially if it's with a white person. So I be thinking and just like, it's not worth it. Avoid it at all costs.
Avoid these situations, yeah. It's funny, and you doing it is a thing that all black men do, right? And it's also the thing that black parents be telling their black children they have to do because of how the world is.
This conversation. It's just
I mean, bro,
I picked it up.
we come from a different culture, bro. Like, bro, I am positive that white people in Antigua say nigga, 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 nigga.
I'm positive a lot of black people in Antigua just like whatever, they live their life. They
Yeah, because like we
Bro,
come from a whole different culture, bro. Like bro, I remember the first time, right? Like I came in like that first like racial incident. It wasn't even anything too big, but watching everybody go crazy over it, and I was just there like, what?
You were just like, bro,
It really not that serious, bro.
I used to hate the fact that Antiguan people watch stuff that happened in the States and then bring it back to Antigua like if it's originated here. I'm just like,
I can't believe we have Mount Obama.
No.
I can't believe we had Bloods and Crips at one point. I couldn't even wear blue clothes.
Still can't believe we have Mount Obama.
Bro.
What Obama do for Antigua?
The man ever came here? Or he came on a cruise ship close by?
He never come here, and Obama don't know what Antigua is.
I bet he didn't even know we changed the hill to a mountain for him.
The one mountain
enough to call a mountain.
A hill to a mountain.
It's borderline.
For a man that know that they exist.
We straight up got for this guy.
But no, I was going crazy just watching people talking about the Biden and Trump race. Right? I was like, bro, like this does not affect you. Like y'all have bigger things to worry about. I got Gaston, bro, to worry about.
Yo, Gaston is funny.
They talking about some new taxes that Gaston working on to where you add or something, right? They just apply the tax straight to you from the browser, dog. And I'm like, bro, y'all worried about who America president is when Gaston a rabbi blind.
Which is weird because you get double tax. You get tax from the States when you purchase that thing online.
And then you get
another Antiguan tax.
And then you have to pay half of it to clear it when it comes to Antigua. Okay, and they don't provide any shipping, come straight to Antigua. But like it's mere fuckery. I would not you cannot pay tax for something that's not coming straight to you, dog. Like they can't be doing that.
Yeah, they're trying to get money from everywhere. But I feel like what's the rush for wanting to take so much money when they're not putting it to good use? Like I'm not gonna say I know everything about politics because I really don't follow it. Because to be honest, I feel like it's simple enough to just make the decisions or just be friends and then figure out the solution. You know, it's big people there. Just choose one problem. Antigua people, the government never finish anything they start. So for me, they're gonna try build some money and just never make it because they're just gonna stop or just put the money elsewhere. It's like they don't prioritize anything, but that's just my opinion. I don't really know how it works.
Dog,
maybe we need Americans help. You know how they always helping people out.
That friggin' what's that shit that they were building a bus station, bro? That car park that turned into the place where these niggas started dancing. What kind of weirdo shit is that, bro?
Bro, I hear them man used to do some real shady ass shit with these females in the zebra cult back in the day. And the thing is about, a lot of people hush about it. I'm just like, there's a rumor and y'all not even denying it. So like, what is it? Is y'all building up a hype? Because it's a bad hype. Like, you know? I'm just like,
there needs some controversy.
Maybe.
Well, you think that girl, she popping right now.
Ooh.
You know who I'm talking about, bro. I don't know her name. The one who she was telling homie he already ate her pussy. That's good enough.
Personal data.
Yeah, she. Mm-hmm. Bro, it's that controversy, bro.
Who? Oh,
bro, Purcell, chill, not all of them, because Ty cool.
That's Ty's. That's Ty. She's
Ty's cousin. So it's not a Purcell.
No, that the Purcell. That her dad is special security Purcell.
Man,
I'm Ty Farmer Man Purcell.
The special security service.
Okay.
Farmer Man Purcell.
Yeah, Farmer Man Purcell. Cool. He and his kids. Farmer Man Purcell, brother. The kids are bitch, right? His son is look. I don't know what his problem is or how he even got to that point. But I never liked this kid. I know the daughter from things I've seen her.
They tell
Right.
you that he illegitimate until he until he just turn out bad.
At that.
Yeah, literally his brothers don't even claim him because at time they came to install the security stuff at Veggie Row. I was talking to Daddy was talking to them, and then it turns out he was like, "Oh, so how the old man and stuff." And I was like, "Oh wait, person we father too." So I'm asked, "Hey, yeah, brother in Wilbur," and the boy just like he hate people asking him that question. The boy look at me and like, "Yeah, what you do now?" I literally the boy responded, "What you do now?"
Nah.
And I was like, "Oh no, no," and I'm gonna tell you,
Yo,
go, like,
from the
look
moment
up in
I
the field,
saw
and
the girl, I was like, she's clearly a mean girl. I could just see it in her face. Like, she wasn't all that pretty. There's like, some people who kind of pretty, but when you look at them real good, they're not really that pretty. They're like distance
All that
pretty.
shit happened to.
Yeah, it's like
All that shit happened like 2 years ago. She started getting popular and shit.
Yeah,
Cause like she really wasn't anybody, bro. But being real, like, bro, a lot of these, like I love what the younger. Well, I kind of like it because their generation they uplift each other more than we uplift each other. So they have their their own little cycle, their own little community, and they're all friends. Like if you realize their likes in IG, it's pretty much the same, right? Unless they have people in the States.
Wait. Pause. You want me to tell you what I don't appreciate? That black people just support. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing that they just support, but just give support because they're black. I'm just like, there's no like, okay, you would see a picture of somebody and don't know that person, and to you, whatever they post wasn't all that great or pretty or attractive or whatever it is to you. You only give them the like because I know that person. So in my head, I'm just like, what are you doing? You trying to get some props with me? You know? I don't get it. Like, okay.
Nah, I'll be liking because I support your grind.
Yeah, like I
there's a difference between supporting my grind and supporting me because of what I'm doing. And there's another one where you're just like, I'm gonna give you a knife because everybody doing it. Or because I've seen it before and I'm hoping that when you see my shit, you give me a like. Nothing feels genuine anymore. I'm just like, I don't get it. Why you why? I don't get it.
You're just over speculating, bro. Because I really feel like people like just because like, yo, look at this black person getting their ass off the couch and they trying to do something for themselves. Like it's respect, bro. Because I ain't making no money, but then I follow this dude, right? And he be trading, and like he posts his gains and shit, and I'm like, damn, bro, like I like this shit. So then I started following him, I started liking his shit, and I started like exploring more.
No, see, but that's different.
This man, what people doing, bro. You just think that they like him because the person black. This could just be a you problem.
Okay,
when you
so
think something.
Let's say you wake up tomorrow morning and post a picture of you in a hoodie, and then you X out your face, and then you have some coffee chewy on your shirt, and you post that, and you get like 160 likes. What did to like about that? What did to support about that?
Art, the message.
For you personally, nothing there for you. But like, if I see something, I'm like, that's a cool
concept. But the man messed up his shirt. I just took a picture X on his face because his face was looking terrible.
The way that you,
bro, don't the most expensive pieces of art in the world look like somebody had an accident?
Yeah, really justifying it. Yeah, I can just give likes to anybody and then says art, whatever it is that they're doing.
It's when you look at something, that's how you interpret it, bro.
That's literally you. It's how your work makes me feel is how I will.
Bro,
I don't like it.
If you look on that thing and see an accident,
people with shit that like, what are you doing to get rewarded like this? Why am I giving you my admiration and time and why? What are you doing?
See, and that's okay, but that's the thing. You also have the right to not give
that.
That
is a fact.
So if you don't,
because like I've seen some people post some pictures and one or two of them I like because I'm like, oh, this is really nice, and then other ones I'm just like, no, it's not for me, whatever, and I pass it. But I see some people who literally just scroll tap tap. I'm just like, what did the caption say? Because the picture says nothing.
Man, it don't have to be that deep, man.
Yeah, bro. Like,
but if you don't even look at it for a good 2 minutes or a minute or something to take in what you've seen on the picture, you literally just speed through it and liking for what? What is it that you just liked?
Okay, what did I lose by liking?
I'm not saying that there's something to lose, right? But I'm just asking, what's the purpose of doing this thing? Why is there no meaning behind it?
I
Why
mean,
is-
bro,
have to
I'm
be a
on
purpose.
Instagram. The reason I'm on Instagram is to look at pictures I like. So that's the purpose.
Yeah, I look and I like. And then also, if I like it, then I also know I've seen this picture
so
before.
you're saying you didn't look at it good enough
That's
for you to
another
remember
thing.
that you saw that picture before? That's what you're saying.
No, I might not have been that deep,
Bro,
but I
why you
remember all
think
the
why
time.
you
I
think I
don't
gotta
go to
look at the
sleep with your
picture for
picture
so
on my
long,
mind.
bro? It could just be a pretty face, double tap. It could be a nice body, double tap. It's a clean car,
Like if you're an artist or a
a
photographer,
clean car,
bro.
double tap. Oh, I like to see your hedge,
Yeah.
double tap. Your room dirty, pass over.
Like literally. For me, I see you. You post you post pictures a lot. You like this is the stuff you like, and you're passionate about it. I maybe don't even see the worth in it, but I see the grind. I see that this is something that you're consistent with. This is something that you do. If I don't care about it, the actual physical art itself, then that's one thing. But I don't have to like it or like it. But I fully will still like it because I know that's something you're passionate about, and you're still going to get that shit. So I rate it. I rate the flex. I rate the grind. You're doing something that I'm not, and then if I was to do it, I would have to put
Bro,
effort to do it. So that shows me you're already putting effort. So you're getting a like regard. That's the least you can get from me. By me not liking it, I think it's petty. If I'm
No,
purposely
that's
not
what I mean.
liking
I'm
your
not
shit,
saying to purposely
having
not
just
like
like,
something. If you like it, you like it. But I see a lot of people who don't even take the time to view what it is that they're liking properly. I don't get it.
yeah, because it's not that deep to them.
So if it's
It's
not
just not
that
that
deep,
deep.
why like it?
Okay, so why not like it? Because liking it or not liking it don't make a difference. Because it's still gonna go home and eat
Where
bread and
can you
cheese at the
take
end of
that
the day,
same
then go sleep,
principle
and
of thought
life will be
process
fine.
into anything else? Do it because you don't really like
Why are we
it.
taking it elsewhere?
but nobody said they don't
Why are we
really
taking it
like it.
elsewhere?
But he was just saying do it because you can. Because what's the difference
No.
between not doing it and doing it? Like what do you gain? What do you lose?
Tim, every picture I like, there's an aspect to the picture that I might like it. Like it could be a picture from 4 years ago. I probably liked it because I thought she was attractive then, and a picture from now, like I probably won't like it because I just don't like it anymore. Like you're not attractive to me anymore. The room dirty. The car have a big ass scratch that say cheetah at the side. I probably would like that. I definitely would like that picture because I wanted the story behind it. But yeah, bro, it's yeah, you just thinking too deep on it.
To each his own, bro. Yeah, you look at like it's because like that's something that you've noticed, and I guess you gave it your energy to notice. But like, even if I see somebody liking stuff and I see that they didn't like look at it that deep, but they still like it, there's not even like my brain would not be invested any further to even care as to why they did that. So I don't know. It's honestly a personal like it's
Like,
yeah,
bro,
it's just
there's
you.
not purpose behind of everything because I can tell you,
Yeah, they don't have
I
to be
can tell
purpose.
you,
Yeah.
bro, like some of the decisions I made today, I did it brain dead.
Yep, definitely, bro. We be driving to work and taking turns and switching lanes and don't know how
Alright,
to get to work.
That is facts.
You know?
I think this has been a long enough episode. Yeah, I made your point, I understand, and I think we should call it the day. So thanks everybody for listening, tuning into episode 8 of this podcast. I hope you come back again.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you take us along to the exits. Ooh, you're wasting people time.
That's really my exit, bro. Yeah.
All right.
When I put it on my shirt, bro, everybody understand? Yeah. No, every time I hang up the phone, I'm about to hang up the phone. I know y'all hear me say yeah. That's really just how I say bye.
Thanks for listening.